Hey, this is Danish, and we are going to start our new series first video. So, if you want to know the introduction, please make sure you click on youtube.com, search for Job Skills Share, click on playlist, and then watch the first video. So, today we are going to get started with our first IT description advisory video. And we definitely want to start from a very starting title, and that is going to be Help Desk Intern. Now, Help Desk Intern could also be a computer support intern, user support intern, IT support intern, anything. Basically, anyone that is putting out this position is going to be that first level, and then they will be putting out something for students or someone who would like to learn to become an IT professional. So that's why they will be putting an intern title in there. Now, to make it more, because our audience are from US, Canada, Australia, and a lot of different countries. So I picked two countries in this case. I picked US and I picked Canada. It's right here, Toronto. So I picked two different titles with the same name: Help Desk Intern, Help Desk Intern. We can then find more, just quickly go around, but I don't want to go too much back and forth just to not to confuse people. So that's why I just picked two with the same title to get started, and two different countries. So as you can see, this company is looking for an intern, and then let's go ahead and first check what they're looking for. The Help Desk Technician Intern is responsible for providing first line of technical support to both internal employees and external clients. The technician is responsible for ensuring that day-to-day technical operations run smoothly and empower the business. So, that's just a basic introduction. So they already told you that you are the first line. This means you're going to be getting calls through phone, email, or any other issues. You're going to be the first person to get those IT type of calls. In addition to fielding calls, tickets, and improving day-to-day functionality of the IT team. Now, if somebody's brand new, right, they're not gonna know what tickets means. Like, this is not an airline ticketing system. It's tickets. It's like issues, right? So keyword right there. You see, they already started putting keywords in there. So remember, when you learn something from our platform, we really focus on these keywords, so then you do really, really good on your interview. And then it goes down. This position will assist in supporting the overall goal and objectives of the organization. This position is expected to take team first approach, embrace the company culture, spirit, blah, 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 underlying integrity, spirit, collaboration, all that kind of stuff is just normal. They're just telling you need to be a good person. Field, okay, so this is where responsibilities comes. Field help desk calls to provide immediate assistance with expectation of resolving most issues within 10 minutes. Now, okay, they're putting time in there, which is kind of a little weird. Maybe this company is, they do get a lot of tickets and everything, so they want to do things on time, but 10 minutes, yeah. Work, resolve, and properly document help desk tickets received through all channels. Learn and maintain assist business software, create documentation, troubleshoot and replace hardware, install and configure and maintain OS applications, antivirus, deploy hardware using and utilize SCCM imaging software. Another term right there. Troubleshoot basic network component and issues, train new users, assume all that kind of stuff, right? Now they're looking for qualifications over here too. A hands-on experience with replacing computers, experience configuring, all of this stuff. People can put random things in there, and I'll explain that in the because that's what I don't want to just like read things and and just like read this stuff. I want to make sure that I explain this stuff. Now we're still in phase 1, but let's go ahead and take a flight to Canada, and let's check what they have in this Help Desk Intern title. As you can see, you will see the same thing again, first level, and again you will see something about ticketing system, and they even mentioned what they're using. So and this is where things gets little fun, because they are already giving you hints that what they're using, so you can be even more prepared and even give a more impressive interview when you tell them that you already have training on this. Assist with all the inventory stuff, so they may even have the same things but worded differently. As you can see, setup and configuring required hardware, and also they may even have the same terms. It says image workstations. They didn't specify SCCM, as you can see. They just say image workstations, and I will tell you right now in phase 2 how you're going to be dealing with this stuff and how you're going to get an impressive answer on these type of terms. But then they also have education requirements. Like I said, then you have to, this is where you have to then focus on that must or required fields. If they have something must, or you have to be enrolled, then they will probably definitely check that. And if that's not something that you have, then you need to move on and look for a different position like IT intern or maybe some other positions that are available near you. If they don't have must, then like I said, none of this, most of this information are 70% is going to be just a basic, job description. Somebody had to put something in a job description. It won't make any sense, right? Somebody put like a one line in there and then that's it. They have to put something. So some of the information could be just generic. And you can see both titles have almost the same thing, and both are in different countries. So that tells us that we need some type of universal type of learning where we can learn things and that can be used in many countries, right? So what is our solution into this? Now we are jumping into phase 2. So let me take you to the phase 2 and how we deal with this type of all of this stuff. How are you going to learn this? Now, you may not see this when you join jobskillshare.org right now. We are still working on this, but the courses are still available. So the learning path is just to make it even more easier for people to start. As you can see, our first learning path is about IT support technician. We call it IT support technician, and when you open it, then we give it even more names and titles that comes under this same title. We could have just given it help desk and same. We'll just say, okay, it is also called IT support technician. It can take you about 3 to 6 months to learn this stuff. And also we have put terms in there: ticketing systems, Active Directory, Office 365, software deployment, imaging, level 1 and 2 troubleshooting. So that, first of all, we need to put these skills and terms out there so then you understand this and remember these terms. When somebody asks you, then you should know that you have actually covered this type of terms. Then if you go down, then we basically start with the learning process. Now you may say, okay, if it's not available, then how am I going to learn it? Now this learning path is not available, just the look of it, the design, but the courses are actually available on the site. So if you go to jobskillshare.org, the IT Fundamental V1.0 course is available for people to start. You do need to be a premium or plus member to get started with this. So for example, if you start this course, how are you going to learn everything from scratch? Then this is going to be like this: introduction, transitioning to IT. Are you a student? Are you changing your career? With some real world examples, you basically get to watch some real examples to get an idea of what type of work this is. Understanding complex IT infrastructure, meaning you first need to understand what are you going to work on. What are technologies these days? Is this like cloud only? Is this hybrid? What are we using these days? You don't want to get started somewhere from a very old technology and then suddenly find out that, oh my god, everything has changed. So somebody has to tell you what is going on now at this moment. And then you get to access resources, because when you become a member, then you get to access resources like soft skills. We don't teach soft skills, so somebody has to give you that resource. We give you that. You need to learn that soft skills from here if you're too new to technology. Then you need to do the hands-on practice. And the next step after this is going to take you to the technical skills, which is getting developed right now. And for this, you need to then purchase servers, or you can use your own servers. This is something new. And of course, after that, we have ticketing system, which I already talked about that. Terms are being covered in here: Active Directory, Office 365, and everything. This is just a pathway that is getting some of it like it's already done, and some of it is already getting developed. But let's say, for example, you're interested in free content right now. You say, okay, I am not interested in doing fundamentals. I don't want to learn that basic stuff. I'm not interested in that. I just want to get started. Where can I just get started right now for free? Then, of course, we our platform has been online for almost 5 years now, and we've been helping a lot of people. As you can see, the first course that you can get started was this course. Now with this course, like I said, this is a free course. It's outdated, but still the content and the terms and everything you will learn from this course, it is still a very powerful course. It has all of these terms that you just saw in these two titles: imaging, deployments, ticketing. All of that stuff will lead you to mini courses. Then this is a pretty big course, so we didn't want to just put every single thing in one course. When you get into this course, you start it, you're going to click on it, make sure you're registered. Even a free member, you're registered, and then you will need to click on this green button, start this course. If you're using mobile, you need to scroll all the way down to see this button. I see a lot of people come in here and they start clicking here, and then they basically then complain that this course is not free. It is because this is just a curriculum that you're clicking on. You really need to get into the course. So when you click on it, then you will get into the course like this, and then here you go. You will see that you do not skip this video, because this is where you need to learn about the same stuff that I just explained, but maybe this is more specific. Then you go into all these ticketing, skills for troubleshooting, advanced troubleshooting, virtualization, Active Directory, IT documentation, browsing. This will cover even more than these two titles right there. So like I said, this is not built for internship. It's built for even more than that. But my recommendation to people is that if you want a really flow, step-by-step type of process, a very explained process, some labs with it, some of the resources, and that's where I said in my introduction video that that's something you have to pay for. Then if you just want to watch the video and you're okay with some of the old content, somewhere mistakes have happened in this last 5 years, of course this is free. We still try our best to correct it, but no guarantees on this. But still, this is a very, very powerful course. So this is going to be my first suggestion for people who are getting into this title. This is going to be your practical step right here if you want to get started. If you want to start with the so let's summarize this. If you want to get started with the paid content and becoming a premium member, then once you become a premium member, you get all the lab access, partner access. Then you will basically start with our course New to IT. You're going to go to Job Skills Share. You're going to click on this New to IT career once you register as a premium member, and then you basically start the course. Then you get access to all these labs and everything, and you're going step by step to some new content that we have designed, and I just showed you in that learning path step-by-step process. But if you think that no, I want to do something for free first, I want to just get this, learn all these terms and everything, and I want to do great in interview, I have an interview coming soon, you can just start with this help desk course. And then of course later on, if you want to decide you want to do more labs, you want to advance your career, or you want to do a step-by-step process, then of course I recommend you become a premium member. Hopefully this video is great for people who are just getting started, and that title and even more title are covered with this video. Thank you.